Hey, this is Stir, back for episode 2 of the Ironman series. Picking up where we left off, we're preparing some basic archery gear for the trip to the Diseased King. We're aiming to craft a willow shortbow, which requires 35 fletching levels, which we achieve by crafting sticks at an anvil. For the materials needed to craft one, we need emerald scales, bamboo fabric, and willow logs. Emerald scales are the only challenging part of the craft, and to get those we can fight these turtles located in Mosh 2. Fortunately, we get a successful craft rather quickly, and we can move on to the next part of preparations. We purchase a cheap orc leather quiver and some basic arrows from the Dorpat archery master, and we're ready to head to the Diseased King. Alright, we made it. This boss has got some pretty nice stuff on its drop table, mainly the cut diamond R, which is super exciting, as well as, of course, all the enchant scrolls and the Stone of Evolution and Orb of Luck. The magic rune is also useful for crafting gloves. Battle Mage Robe. Not too bad. After fighting the Diseased King for some time, getting one refined cut diamond drop in the process, we moved on to the next boss, the Forest Troll, located in Mosh 1. On our second kill of the Forest Troll, we got a pair of amethyst boots, followed up by amethyst pants, great upgrades to our steel gear which we can use at level 70 defense. Between trips to the Forest Troll, we also crafted some steel arrows, a damage upgrade over the basic bronze ones sold by the NPC. This lets us take part in boss retaliation and have a 5% chance per part to drop a key. These keys allow us to access a crazy loot table with valuable loot such as a dinosaur pet, jewelry, steel harpoon, and many other super useful items. At this point, I've set my sights on a new goal, getting a better combat pet. Our jewelry donkey has served us well, but the fact that it provides absolutely no combat bonuses is limiting what we can fight. The combat pet that I set my sights on is Diablo. Usually overlooked by most players in favour of event pets or even classic breeding pets such as Fireheart Dragon, the Diablo is actually our best option. Despite costing a whopping 5 Stones of Evolution, as well as an Ifrit and a skeleton, it's the easiest mid-level pet to obtain for us by a mile, as we don't need to level breeding or raise breeding parents. Our best option to obtain the Ifrit needed to craft Diablo is from the giant fire elemental boss. I don't like this boss as it's heavily camped due to its OP drop table, but we'll have to put up with it until we get an Ifrit. Luckily, due to how unbalanced this boss is, we get the Ifrit quickly, as well as the remaining evolution stones we needed. The final piece of the puzzle is the skeleton. A handful of enemies can drop a skeleton, but only the Gravekeeper is suitable for our current strength. We head over to the remote map of Wissenston and start grinding. Little did I know that this grind would take me almost 7 hours. After obtaining the skeleton from the Gravekeepers, we need to level it up to a Skeleton King before using 4 Stones of Evolution on it to turn it into an Overlord for the Diablo recipe. This requires us to gain 1 million XP in any skill while we have the skeleton equipped, so I decided to finish the last part of this grind fishing in Narwa. While it did take a fairly long time, it was relaxing and we did build up a large stockpile of raw fish for later. Skeleton King. Overlord. And we can craft a Diablo. There we go. Diablo Legendary. Such a cool pet. And that's all from me for episode 2. The following week, I have a feeling there's a lot of jewelry leveling ahead of me. Catch you next time.